So we have dropped the kids to school. Daniel is getting used to school now, and that's getting better, but not easy yet. And Adrian is starting school next week, so looking forward to that. And then Mommy starts school next week as well, the language class. First of all, what are you guys doing? What are you guys up to? Are you guys going back to school, or what's happening? It's my first time taking my youngest to school, and at this age, especially for all of my children, they've never been to school at this age, so it's really nerve-wracking. I keep thinking of what he could be doing, or what happened. Is he crying the whole day? Is he okay? It's just a lot of mixed emotions, but the school is so amazing. And I don't know, I think I have like too much Africanness in me, because when we went to do like the school tour, there are many things that surprised me. For example, each kid has their own bed where they sleep on. And then another thing that was there is they have like a small tub, like a round one, like a circular one, and it's just perfect size for the kid. Like, it's hard for your child to fall if they're in it, and it's also to their height, so it means like your child cannot have it's hard to have an accident, and it's easier for the teacher to clean them up. So that's like for washing them up. We saw that. So that was also a surprise. I don't think we'd have something like that in Africa, or rather I've not seen. Maybe there is. At the same time, there was, what was there again? Yeah, their feeding place, they had like the baby chairs like arranged in one table, and it was like, like friends gather together. Like, it just felt having a big boy in a way, but he's still a baby, and he's still my baby, but I still have to let him be in school. But it's all for the good reason, and I'm just so excited that the caretakers are really good people, and they're really friendly, and I've seen them like interact with other children as well when their parents are not there. So I assume it's the same type of care and responsibility they take on my child too. So it's really, really fantastic. Yeah guys, so currently me and Hubs are going to, I said Hubs until I thought of Nairobi. Me and my husband are going to Helsinki to run some errands, and then we'll try and bring you along, and yeah, we'll see you guys later. Hey guys, so we currently just finished up with brunch. I'm such a bad vlogger because I'm just going to show you the plates. And now we're headed to Stadium. We're going to Stadium. But there's this restaurant called Feza Cafe. It's really, really nice. The ambience is just absolutely perfect and so relaxing. It's near camping if you want to give it a try, and it's actually even good. Yeah, and it's also actually a good space if you have like kids like us. I'm unfortunately, or actually, hooray to us, today we didn't have kids, but this place is really, really, really nice.
What's that?
This one is
Sure.
Oh, see.
Huh?
Oh, yeah. Dino fossils. Dino teeth. It's a T-Rex. Dinosaur teeth.
Let's go. Oh, it's so funny.
Yeah, dinosaur teeth.
Hey. How are you? Are you going?
Show Daddy your face again.
It's so fun. Finding
back.
dinosaur fossils.
Dinosaur fossil.
These are dinosaur fossils.
Sure. Oh. Hey.
It's for mommy.
Oh, you are the
I cannot find these
little
frogs.
baby on. I got you.
I kind of like
Ah,
dinosaur
wow.
fossils.
Yeah? Okay. Which way?
Hey, Pa.
Very tough. I
Oh, you won. You won. Oh. Hey, so we thought we'd come today and give you like a quick update of 1 week into the kids being in school. And today I'm having like my husband right here. Yeah, so this is like a continuation of the video that I had started having with the children in school. Yeah, so I think this is the, I'll just start by saying that this is the very first time that we're really sending a child as young as my younger son is. He is now 1 year, 7 months. Yeah, well, it's the first time we're sending a child this young to school, and it hasn't been easy emotionally and in real life sense, like in the physical aspect of him being in school. So Matthew also has started going to school. Adrian hasn't started going to school yet because he's opening like next week on the 13th. And so Matthew is really having fun because now he has like a place he goes to like every single day, Monday to Friday. So and all the whole day. So I think he's really he's like grown up so much that he's free and willing to be away from home for the whole of that period of time, like the whole day. But on the other end, Daniel is still very clingy.
Yeah, he's not ready
Yeah. Emotionally, he isn't ready yet.
to separate.
He isn't ready to separate.
So I think from the point of view of him having a relationship with us, it's okay. But
Yeah.
obviously, because he can communicate, he's been with us long enough. He's walking and everything. So, but yeah, obviously still it's a shock for him because he's like used to us already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, so according to the Finnish standards of Päiväkoti, which is the daycare system, they take the children as early as 3 to 6 months. I'm not sure, but ours, I think it's like a big baby for them, so they are well equipped to deal with that because they even deal with smaller babies. But I think for us, and because also we've like single-handedly been taking care of our children, yeah, especially since moving to Europe, so that has created another type of bond that we had experienced in the past. But in the past we had like in Nairobi, we had like my brother staying over and stuff like that. Okay, where were we? In Nairobi, I had like my brothers staying over, my mom always coming in and stuff. So they were constantly used to an extra person who's not mommy and daddy being in the house, yeah. And here, as much as we have like our relatives coming in and us also visiting, what is coughing? As much as we do have like our relatives visiting in, which is really supportive sometimes, and also like going to visit other relatives as well, the kids have really bonded like with the two of us, which I think is the most expected reality of motherhood. But yeah, so now taking them to, especially Daniel, out to daycare, he's really finding it hard because it's the very first time that he's being taken care of by someone he has not seen. So I think that has been extra hard for him, especially because he's just jumping to like the whole process of being left in school. So I think he's adjusting very well.
Yeah, I mean, every day he's been
Every
getting
day,
less
yeah,
upset.
time, yeah,
Less,
and less crying each and
helps
every
that,
day.
the Matthew's there too.
Yeah,
So
and
they play
also
together
the
outside.
teachers are also really nice.
Yes, yeah, I mean, the teachers are great.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
So basically the first week, this is the first week, and to just give a summary, I would say is day 1, day 2 was definitely better than day 1, and it continued getting better as days went by. He is still not so loving to being within the school, although he is excited to go to school or to the daycare and come out of the daycare. So you can see the excitement in his face in all these 2 periods, when he's going in and when he's coming out. And I've also tried like to ask him questions like, how was your day? And he'll say, fun, nice. So because he has like this short form of expressing like his feelings or something. So he's really excited, you can say, or you can see, but at the same time he cries every time we leave him, and every time we pick him up he's like so clingy, like he wouldn't let you go or let you do anything. So and I would say on our side, we just noticed that we barely used to do anything because you have like baby care and child care, like from morning to evening, it's work. And now kids being out, even just going out for coffee, feels like heaven.
Yeah,
it's like the only thing we have
real sort of
needs for the longest
feeling,
time. You know, it's the realest feeling. And I would say it's also still daunting that every time we're out, would always think of, where's the pram? Baby is going to cry, let's hurry up and stuff like that, even when we know that they're in school and they're safe and the time is not yet come for them to be picked up and stuff. But I think it's also still our mental part, still adjusting to the whole change of timetable and situations. And let me tell you something, guys, being at home when the kids are out is the absolute heaven you'd ever want on earth. Absolute heaven. It's like a piece of heaven on earth, because it's just that abnormal quietness that if that would happen when the kids are in, you always would think something is wrong. But now that we're experiencing that quietness, it feels like, oh my gosh, like where did this heaven come from, you know? But God is so gracious, because school happens and heaven comes. So I think that's all that the first week has been about, right? He loves his food, and now he's also developed table manners. Like he knows when it's eating time, he calls his brothers to the table and stuff like that. And you can see the discipline of even him trying to feed himself and not want to be fed. Yeah. So I think the first week of school has really come with a lot of growth. He's also bonding well. He has a girlfriend in school. who they play around with, and that is also nice. And yeah, I think that's day one summary. Yeah. So
Week one.
week one, yeah, week one summary. So I think that was we overthought about taking him to school, but now that it has happened, it's really a nice thing because we needed a breather. I think everyone just needs a breather.
Yeah, there's a limit to
At some point, there's a
how
limit
much you can
to,
take just
yeah.
being on all the time. It's really
Yeah.
it's necessary. It's not a shouldn't be seen as a selfish thing. It's just your mental energy. You just get tired
Yeah.
after many months.
Yeah.
And also with this corona thing,
Yeah.
with the at least you had the partial lockdown, not full lockdown, but these recommendations not to go out anywhere and schools being closed
And also just how difficult it is to make friends, like kids making friends with
Yeah.
other people, like in the park or anything like
so
that.
it's made it a bit more intense the last 6 months. For
Yeah.
us, yeah.
So yeah, guys, that has been our week one with the kids being in school, especially on Daniel's side, because I thought that was the most highlight I had. Childcare is not an easy thing. I really appreciate people who work with kids in school and everything, and people who are taking care of my children as of now. But also, if you're a parent thinking you're tired or something, and I know this especially happens to new moms, it's okay to ask for help from someone because it finally gets emotionally draining, mentally draining.
Yes, I mean, you just can't function properly.
Yeah, it's okay to ask for help, it's okay to get help, and it is absolutely very okay to tell someone, take care of my children, I'm going out for coffee. Yeah, it's very okay. Yeah, it's very okay also to be mean and say, today I'm just going out and taking care of myself and not the kids. That's also very okay. I wish someone told me that when I was still having the babies really young. But now I'm telling you, so you don't have to go through the same guilt and whatever feeling I used to go through. But hey, so that is week one. I think I've said this many times. So I'll see you guys in the next one, and I hope you enjoyed this part. And thanks for having you here. And thank you for also the support that you have been giving me since you came back. He's really hands-on actually with the kids, and also getting my coffee in the morning. So yeah, and I hope you guys are continuing to bring it up, because parenting is winning life and everything. And until the next one, I'll say bye, guys. Bye. See you. And if you haven't subscribed,
Please subscribe and click on the notification bell and all that YouTube stuff. Okay, thanks so much. Bye-bye.